From the FCI godown, food grains are then transported to various state food corporation or SFC godowns based on the requirement.
एक कुंटल
बेनिफिशियरी उनको किसी को 200 लाभुक टैग है, किसी को 150 है, किसी को 300, ऐसे करके जिस एरिया में जितना डीलर है उसी हिसाब से होता है।
हर लाभुक को कितना है?
15 केजी चावल है, 10 केजी गेहूं है। बीपीएल में भी अंत्योदय।
From the SFC godowns, dealers from various areas lift the food stock that are sold at Gram Panchayat and village outlets. In normal times, PDS outlets are the end-use agencies. But in times of disaster, due to imperatives of speedy delivery, food grains are directly transported from SFC godowns to relief camps. Usually, PDS outlets are the cornerstone of food security. But during times of disaster, food has to be delivered free of cost. Then, the PDS outlets are sidestepped by the government. The basic infrastructure of PDS, except for the outlets, becomes the backbone of delivery. During the early stages of the crisis, the food grains allotted for relief arrived from central government to SFC godowns. Circle officers allotted rice to the relief camps as per their daily requirement.
तेल यहाँ, खाद्य सामग्री वहाँ आपको मिल जाता है ये सामने, और पॉलीथीन ये यहाँ, ब्लीचिंग और पॉलीथीन यहाँ, तीनों लोड होता है चावल, दाल, आलू, प्याज पे, और यहाँ से उसके बाद तेल लेके।
These daily requirements were then allotted from the SFC by the appropriate superior level officers and taken to the camps and given to the respective camp managers.
क्या खिला रहे खाने में?
बस भात, दाल, सब्जी, चना, आलू और सोयाबीन का सब्जी है।
रात में भी
हाँ, दोनों साथ मिलता है। कुछ लिया जाए लोगों से।
दोनों टाइम सर, दोनों टाइम।
Other essential supplies like dal and vegetables were acquired through the local authority at a pre-decided rate. As the flow of the food supply standardized in the relief camps, the government now had to start planning towards giving relief to people who have left these camps and returned to their villages. This relief package is called GR or gratuitous relief. To arrive at the number of beneficiaries, a complex system had to be followed. The Gram Panchayat Mukhyas of the affected Panchayats called the meeting of the Panchayat Anushravan Samiti of each Panchayat, and a survey of the affected was conducted. This list was sent to the Block Anushravan Samiti, where it was approved. On this basis, the district magistrate or the collector allotted the food grains accordingly to the circle officer. On getting the allotment, the circle officer re-allotted the allotment to the various PDS dealers specially appointed for GR distribution. The function of PDS in GR distribution alters during times of disaster. Then, the goods arriving from the central government agencies go to the SFC godowns, from where specially appointed dealers for GR distribution lift the food grains and take the entire stock directly to the GR distribution center.
बिहार राज्य निगम से खाद आया, गेहूं और चावल, 50 किलो गेहूं और 50 किलो चावल दिया जाता है। वस्त्र के लिए 1000, बर्तन के लिए 1000 और नगद 250 रुपये।
बोर्ड नहीं मिला अभी तक?
नहीं मिला सर, बोर्ड खुल गया, फिर आएगा।
फिर कब आएगा?
अब आएगा दो घंटे के बाद।
आपका सामान सारा आ गया?
आ गया सर।
This exercise began simultaneously with the replenishment of the food stock in the relief camps and went on for almost 2 months. During this process, the amount of rice and wheat distributed was massive, feeding a large population of those affected by flood. This kind of meticulous planning, feedback and delivery system ensured uninterrupted supplies of these essentials in the camp and during GR distribution. The task of delivering the food grain to individual beneficiaries was accomplished jointly by the panchayat level official and the PDS dealers, who were especially designated for this job in many areas. This kind of assured food supply ensured in maintaining law and order in the relief camps and helped the local officials to concentrate their entire effort on the rehabilitation of the flood victims, a task that they executed tirelessly. The officials could now focus on the various other necessities of rehabilitation, like improving the condition of living in the camp, schooling of children,
कविता सिखाते हैं, 1 से 100 तक गिनती सिखाते हैं, कहानी सिखाते हैं, खेल कराते हैं। 123 बच्चा है, 3 साल से लेकर के 6 वर्ष का।
organizing sports activities for youngsters, and organizing cultural activities.
मैं नृत्य यहाँ कार्यक्रम 5 बजे से प्रस्तुत करता हूँ, सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम और सामाजिक चेतना का कार्यक्रम, जैसे दहेज के बारे में, जनसंख्या नियंत्रण, परिवार नियोजन, इस सब के बारे में मैं जानकारी देता हूँ लोगों को, ताकि यहाँ से जो लौट के घर जाएं, जीविकोपार्जन का एक सहारा।
The authorities could also focus on generating employment in the camps.
पल्ला बना रहे हैं, उनको भेज रहे हैं बना के, बहुत सुंदर, ताकि जच्चा के लिए चौकी बना रहे हैं, बहुत सुंदर, वो भी आपके यहाँ आ जाएगी, फिर यहीं पर बैठ के बनाना आप लोग, 5 लाख मिलता है ना, आपको फिर उसका रोजगार का पैसा मिलेगा। तो कोई 10 नौजवान अलग अलग काम करो, 10 नौजवान यहाँ पर खाना बनाने के लिए व्यवस्था करवाए, 10 महिलाएं ग्रुप बना लें, वो खाने की व्यवस्था करें, 10 नौजवान खाना खिलाने की व्यवस्था करें, 10 नौजवान बाजार से सामान लाने की व्यवस्था करें, 10 नौजवान सफाई की देखरेख करें, तो 10 नौजवान अपना चारों तरफ बैठ के बिजली की व्यवस्था करें। आप लोगों की जिंदगी में जो घटना घटी है, वो लोग प्रलय बोलते हैं या सुपर बोलते हैं या कुछ भी शब्द उसको बोलो, वो तो आपने झेला है ना। मुख्यमंत्री जी ने आपको शुद्धि करने के लिए ये कार्यक्रम किया।
A disaster like this is unique, not only in the kind of destruction it brings in its wake, but the scale with which it comes to wound the body and, most importantly, the mind. The disaster on the Kosi will require a long sustained effort to eventually heal all those affected. But the necessary job of immediate imperatives of providing food and nutrition was done in a planned, well-coordinated and tempered manner, with the involvement of the SFCs and the PDS and the tireless staff and officials in the Department of Food and Consumer Protection, which ensured that no more misery was added to the woes of the flood victims.